Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I've just popped on today again with some more projects that I've been up to, and these are some paper crafting projects, and I've got inspiration from some ladies on YouTube. This one I cannot remember the name of the channel, but I have it saved anyway on my playlist. So what I'll do is I'll find out the name and I'll put that in the description box below. And the second lady was the lovely Amanda Charlesworth, who is Scrimpingmommy here on YouTube. So the first thing I'm going to show you is these little flip photo albums, and they're absolutely adorable, super sweet. And I'm thinking that it possibly could have been the same lady that actually had done the little journals, because I'm sure I'd seen them within the space of a few days of each other, so I'm thinking it's the same. So again, they're along the same concept. I actually think they're the same size as the journals. So again, I started off with my chipboard, one for the back, one for the front, and of course the spine, and yeah, set about putting it together. So I have used this light blue tartan. You can see there's a bit of a trend going on with the tartan so far with the paper crafting kind of makes. And then on the front I have made one of the paper bows with the snowflakes and the little blue ribbon in the center. I have the stag's head, and then a little sentiment that I've used from an ephemera pack that says special delivery from the North Pole. And when you open it up, you can see all the different little flips, and you can put a photograph on each one of these little flips, and then the background is actually plain, so you can put a little note, like we say, for instance, if you would one of Christmas Eve or Christmas Day or whatever, or you know, different pieces throughout the Christmas season. Put your little note or your little photograph on the front, sorry, and your little note on the back. And yeah, then I've got the little glittered paper on the inside, and again, super sweet to make, incredibly easy, very easy to make. I suppose again, it's just the paper, you know, cutting out the paper is the time that takes up a bit of time. But apart from that, really, once you have everything cut and ready to go, they're incredibly easy once you put them together. So that is my first little one. And the second one, then I have used plain paper on this, and it's almost like a teal, almost into a turquoise kind of green. And I've got one of the handmade paper bows at the side. I've got the little bird here on the front with some snowflakes and a little Christmas bauble, and it says "'Tis the season to sparkle" on my sentiment, which is super sweet. I love actually how these have turned out. I think they're just adorable. And then on the inside, again, more of the flips, and I've used a different paper pad on this one. I can't remember where I got this. This is from last year. I probably picked it up in a sale maybe at the end of December, possibly January, but I can't actually remember the name of the actual paper pad. And again, yeah, super sweet. Again, the same idea, photograph on the front, and of course blank on the back for putting your little message. So yeah, I've made 2 of those, and of course I'll be gifting out those. And then I went along and I made 2 I suppose you would call traditional type flip books, the very simple ones. And then I did a flip-flop, I think is the name of it, a flip-flop book, which is like, you know, the other style of flip books, but I suppose it's a bit more intricate. There's a bit more flipping, and you can open it and close it in all different ways. So I'll give you the more, I suppose, traditional type ones. And I've made 2 of these, and I've used craft card as my base, and I have used this paper on the background with the beautiful little reindeers. This paper pad, not the ephemera, but the paper pad is from Poundland again, which is Deals over here, and I think this one is called Jolly Christmas. I was able to find that. I was able to find some of them. This paper pad though was in smithereens when I actually found it, because the place had been raided, literally raided. But I was able to salvage some of it, so that's the most important thing. So yeah, and I've used some of the ephemera pieces again from the packs that I've been talking previously about. So you've got the globe here, and in the centre you have the little children, and they're making the snowman. And then down here we have the car, and it's pulling this big long trailer full of Christmas presents, and it says "'Tis the season to be jolly, tra-la-la-la." And then of course you've got the bauble, and it says "Ho ho ho." So yeah, that's my front cover. and of course it opens out. Sorry ladies, I hope you have to see. I know these things are quite difficult to show at an angle. So again, on the inside you can see where I've used the paper, and you've got the little candle down here that says Merry Christmas, the little snowmen over in the corner on this side, and you've got the mug of hot chocolate with the marshmallows and the candy canes, and it says warm wishes. And then of course when you open it out, you can see how the little flips kind of go with each other and coordinate. So I've used the pink background on this one and the little snowmen, and I've got two little tags inside here. One has got a little sleeping Christmas tree. He's exhausted from all the excitement of Christmas coming. I've got the little dash hound here with his little Christmas jumper on, and he's holding a little candy cane, and it says Noel. And then over here on this one, the little Christmas penguins, and it says joy. And I've got two little tags inside here, and actually I've got one big one in this, and it says ring a ding a ding, and you've got the little phone and the speech bubble. So yeah, and then you've seen that one already. So that's the traditional style one. So I did that one, and I also did this one, again using craft card as my base. I love using craft card. I think, you know, you can do so much with it, and you can dress it up or dress it down. It's just a lovely kind of, and it's lovely and sturdy as well, so it keeps things nice together. So yeah, little bird with his little jumper on. I've got the Christmas tree, some holly and the berries in the corner, the Christmas lights, and this one says Merry Christmas. And on the back it just says handmade with love, with the tartan and the snowflakes. And then of course when you open it up, so then on the inside I've got two little tags, Christmas stocking, the gingerbread bread man here, the hanging stocking over at the side as well, and the little elves hats. And then when I open it up, you've got the last two little flips, and it just says joy. There's candy canes, there's little poinsettias, there's of course the bells, and a little gold snowflake, and two little tags, Christmas tags inside there. So yeah, that's the second one that I've made. And yeah, as I said, they're the traditional type ones. And then this one is actually going out in a swap, and this is the one that I saw on Amanda's channel again, which is Scrimpingmommy. And yeah, she's got some amazing projects on there. She really has. And I've been watching Amanda for a very long time, quite a few years, and the lovely Amanda is now a Stampin' Up demonstrator. So of course she's made hers based on Stampin' Up DSP, but I've taken my own swing on it with my own papers. So yeah, so basically this is what it looks like, and you can see there it has the spine, so there's quite a lot that is going on with it, but it's a nice sturdy kind of case that you make it up into. So on the front I've got this gorgeous paper, and again this is something I believe I got last year, again probably in the sales or towards January, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. And I believe it's called North Pole, I think that's what it's called, something like that. But it's beautiful paper. So you can see here at the side you have the trees, and there's little baubles hanging off it, and you've got the little polar bear down here in this little globe, and he's got his jumper and his little scarf on, and he is wrapping a little Christmas present. If you can see him, he's just super sweet. And of course I've got Noel on there, and it says sleigh bells jingling up the top, and of course the bottle with the candle on the inside. And then when you open it up, I hope you're going to be able to see, ladies, because these things are very hard to show. So you can see there all the different kind of papers. I've got my singing Christmas tree, which is very important. There has to be a singing Christmas tree in there somewhere. And along here then I've got the mittens, I've got the Christmas stockings, there's candy canes, snowflakes, it says Merry Christmas. And yeah, then on this page I've got the baubles and the dove here, and it says Happy Holidays. And then when you open it out, it goes like this, and then it goes like that and like that. So you can see it turns out actually quite big, and of course it goes on and on. So then you go that way and then you go this way. So yeah, it's quite big, so it's going to be very hard to actually show. I know I'm not doing a very good job of this. It's way easier when something is flat. And then of course this opens again, and this opens here. So yeah, and you can, once you put it together, you can decide then obviously which way you want to do the flips yourself, you know, you can have a closing in so many different kind of directions, which I think is really, really good, because sometimes if you make a flip book, you end up just kind of opening it in the one direction, whereas this has loads of little bits and pieces where you can add in your own little style. So again, it just closes up like that. This one comes over here, that comes down, that goes in, and I forgot myself, and that goes over. So yeah, that's my little flip flop flip book. There we go, that's a bit of a tongue twister. So yeah, really enjoyed making that as well, and as I say, something a little bit different, and you know, I love the way that you can, you know, design the flips in whatever way you want to put it. So yeah, that's what I've been up to, ladies. I hope you've enjoyed watching those little bits and pieces. So yeah, as I say, I'm getting right into the Christmas crafting spirit. I've also been getting some more fabric Christmas projects up and running. So yeah, they're kind of cut, ready to go, just to kind of get a start on those. I just wanted to do some paper crafting, you know, just to mix it up a bit. And as I say, they're for kind of swaps and happy meals and stuff. So yeah, once I'm back with my other little projects, I'll talk to you all then. Thanks ever so much for all your support. I so appreciate it, and your lovely comments. It really does mean so very much that everybody takes the time out of their day to come and actually watch my channel and to listen to me ramble on a bit. So yeah, I'm going to say goodbye for now, ladies, and I'll talk to everyone very soon. Bye for now.